Hi, everyone. It's Denise Brown from the Caregiving Years Training Academy. Thanks so much for joining us today. We're here to talk about a really special event we have planned for November 19th and December 6th. Your choice of which date you want to join us. And the goal is for you to gather with me and three of our certified caregiving consultants, two are here with me today, to really talk out your family emergency plan. And in that planning, you'll be able to release a worry because we know that there's so much to worry about now. So we want to get you in November, early December, so that you can put some plans in place, maybe to have conversations over the holidays and to manage what might happen in the winter. So I'm thrilled and delighted to introduce you to two of those certified caregiving consultants who are going to join me. First, Beth Suereth. Hi, Beth. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Denise. How are you?
Good, good. Next, Gina, you know what? I always am I'm so worried I'm going to mispronounce your name that I just like totally screw it up. Gina Tyckoson.
Tyckoson, tick tock the
Tyckoson,
clock.
see, I am like, and you know what's, here's the thing that's so terrible about this is I practiced before our beginning again retreat in August. I practiced a lot, obviously not enough. Okay, so Gina, my apologies. Thank you for being here today.
I'm happy to be here. Glad to be a part of this awesome experience.
Okay, so tell us more. Why is this important for you?
A family emergency plan. It's something that we often don't think about putting in place. And the time to put together an emergency plan is not in the midst of an emergency. It's to do it when you have a calm day, when you have other people around you to think about the things that you might not think about. And then once it's there, it's always there, and then you can revise as needed. The time is always today to prepare for an emergency.
Right. I think sometimes people have a tendency to think about our worries during caregiving as borrowing trouble. And that is not what is happening at all because we already know, based on past experiences with a crisis, that it happens. We're always thinking there's another shoe that's going to drop. How do I catch that shoe while keeping all the other shoes tied and working okay? So, Beth, you were part of the conversation part of my conversation when I started thinking about this as a backup planning tool. We were thinking, what's the right word to call this plan? And you really came up with the term of family emergency plan because you really went back to when you were working and taking care of your dad. You would say having a family emergency. That was the phrase that we use, and that's why we call it that. Tell us, Beth, why is this important for you to be a part of?
Because it makes such a difference to have a plan in place. So you talk about all the worries of caregiving. One of the worries is, what am I going to do when X? X is coming. And so if you know what you're going to do and you talk with other people who are involved, because it never involves just you, you can talk with the other people involved. And once everybody thinks it through during that calm time, has some at least basics in place, if not lots of details, I like lots, then that's a huge worry right there, totally gone. And as Gina said, it's then there forever. You just have to do it once and it will give you such peace of mind.
And the truth is, doing it once means that you can tweak and adjust it easily. And you're going to build out a plan. It's not going to just stay stagnant. You're going to think about as caregiving evolves, as situations change, what the plan can change to give you peace of mind. Ultimately, what we're talking about when we think about releasing a worry is we're replacing that worry with peace of mind. It helps us sleep better at night. It helps us feel better about our day. It's this sense of control because the out of control worries create such significant stress for us. And if you can get together with people who understand like us and talk it out without having someone say, "Oh, you're worrying for nothing," and instead receive "We get the worry, we understand. Let's figure out how to put a plan in place to manage it." Okay, what else would you guys add before we close?
Oh, just to piggyback on that, and if you never need the plan, great. Let's hope that the homeowner's insurance that you pay for, that your house never catches on fire. But it's important to put that in place. So if the what if happens, you're protected. Look at it the same way.
And I want to mention, Gina, you had a significant crisis in January of, was it 2 years ago? Coming up on 2 years ago,
exactly.
with your mom. And so tell us about that. And then tell us about what you did then to manage that crisis.
Oh, sure. My mom was living in a house about 10 minutes away from us independently. And there was a fire which took her car, which took her house, which took her pets, and impacted her health in many ways. She ran when she was falling, when she was running away from the fire. So she hurt her back, and she had, of course, immediate hospitalization. And then you go through the rehab centers, which were never what we had hoped. And then she was back home and still had to go through the doctors. And then you have to deal with upcoming surgery, plus dealing with not only her health issues, but just the issues dealing with housing, dealing with legal issues, all of that. And we had to learn all of that on the fly because she was living independently. So my caregiving, I felt, was pretty much taken care of. And boy, was I wrong. So now I think even if you're just at a beginning stage where, in this case, if it's your parents are just getting older, you know that at some point they're going to need more of your help. So let's put together a plan. And then, like you said, you tweak it and add to it as you need to.
And I want to mention that you would have never expected that kind of situation, but what we can help you do is figure out, what if your Carrie has to move out of the home? What if your Carrie has an unexpected health crisis and needs more care? Those are the bigger questions. We're not sure how it's going to shake out, but we can help you with that kind of thought process. What do we do if this happens? Because the reality is we've all experienced that. And as certified caregiving consultants, we actually are crisis managers because we have gone through the experience of managing the crises that happen during caregiving. Okay, thanks so much. And I just want to mention that there's actually 4 certified caregiving consultants who are going to join us. So Robin, Joan, and then Beth and Gina. And when you join us, you're going to connect with us for an hour. You pick your time slot. You're going to get together with us as a group for 15 minutes, and then you're going to break out into smaller group discussions with one of our 4 certified caregiving consultants. And then we're going to get back together in a big group to close everything up. And then you're going to be invited, if you'd like to continue the conversation one-on-one with one of our certified caregiving consultants. You can book a 30-minute follow-up session for only $40. And I'll tell you, to have that peace of mind, it's an invaluable conversation. So RSVP to join us. It's free, and we'd love to connect with you. We'd love to help you put that plan in place to release a worry so that you can gain peace of mind. Okay, thanks everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.